Are you an health sciences student? Maybe you're studying courses like medicine, anatomy, pharmacy, pharmacology, public health, nursing, and maybe any of those courses in the health sciences. And right now you're finding it really difficult to study, to understand, and then to be able to get the best whenever you sit down to read. A lot of times they appear so frustrating to the point that you can't even think that you would get the best out of this course. Then I want you to watch to the end of this video because you would learn a lot from the things that I will share in this video. Here are 4 things that you can do to positively become productive in your study as an health science student. Number 1, start by staying grateful. A lot of people stay at a point where they become really ungrateful with the course they are studying. Sometimes they are so carried away by the fact that, oh, I didn't really want this course. Okay, I wanted to study nursing, but they gave me medical lab science. Oh, I wanted to study public health, but they gave me medical lab science, or they gave me anatomy. Oh, I wanted to study medical lab science, and now they are telling me to study anatomy. And for that reason, they go about on the daily basis on campus trying to complain about what they do not have instead of staying grateful for what they have. So you must understand that the ability to stay grateful have a way of creating a catalytic reaction that makes you succeed whenever you study. If you don't stay grateful for the things you have and you keep complaining about the fact that, oh, I wanted to gain admission to that school, I wanted to study this program, and right now I'm in this school and I'm studying this particular program, and you get carried away by that, whenever you study, those things will limit the level of productivity that you should get from your study. And this is why it's very important that you start paying attention to the ability of gratitude. Gratitude is so powerful. When you wake up every morning and you begin to say, oh, I'm grateful for this course. I'm grateful because I'm going to get the best out of it. I'm grateful for the fact that even though this is what I'm studying, I will make sure I make a first class out of it. Even though right now it looks as if the environment I am in or the campus I'm in have certain things or certain rules that may not really pertain to where I'm coming from, I will still stay grateful because they would enable me to do better. So you must start by staying grateful. If you truly want to check back and you want to begin to reflect on the reason why you study and sometimes you are distracted, is that when you pick that particular textbook to read, or you pick your notebook to read, or you go to the library and you say you want to study, there is always a thought process that plays back in your mind, making you feel that you have not gotten the best. So if you really want to study effectively in the health sciences, you must take away your regrets, take away your pain, take away the things you are not delighted about, and commit your heart to consistently studying. Number 2 thing that you can do is that when you study as an health science student, you must look for a means to animate your study. If all you do is just to read and you're trying to cram, you may not really get the best, because when you get to the exam hall, the ability to cram a lot of things and then you now get there and maybe they twist the question or bring it in a way that does not appear the same way your textbook or your notebook, you will not be able to answer those questions effectively. But the moment when you animate the things you study, like maybe you pick something and they said this is a certain definition, and then you try to create a picture, you try to play a movie in your mind that makes it appear real, by the time you get to the examination hall, you have a lot of things to write when that such questions are asked on that topic. It's really important that you get to that point where you begin to animate your reading. So you visualize it, you make it become something real, you make it become something that you can hold, something that you can feel, something that aligns to your body. Why? Because an animated reading brings reality to life. Now you must realize that majority of the things you retained in your brain right from secondary school or from primary school were actually because those things were created in pictures. But many of the things you crammed out of school, when you left secondary school, you forgot every one of them. So if you're in the health sciences, you're studying nursing, you're studying medicine, you're studying anatomy, you're studying public health, you're studying medical lab science, and a lot of the courses relating to health, you must choose to animate your reading. You must look at how to apply it to humans, how to apply it to things that are practical, so that you can get the best out of it. Number 3 thing that you can begin to do to get the best as an health science student when you read is that you begin to discuss your learnings. Sometimes call out friends, call out colleagues that you are studying the same course, and then have a group discussion, maybe with 3 other people or 2 other people, where you just begin to bring out questions from the things you read and you guys discuss it together. Now this was something that really helped me while I was on campus. I had a reading group in which we are 5, and amazingly all of us have a master's now. Some of them got their masters abroad, that's out in other regions outside Africa, and they are all doing well. Okay, and by the grace of God, I already have my own PhD, God helping me. And this is something that I want you to understand. While we were discussing those things, when we bring out a question in our reading group, somebody will give his own definition, someone has to eat, someone shares on that, and when we go to the exam, we'll combine all the thoughts together and put them down. And amazingly, every of our results were excellent. Like when we were graduating, we graduated excellently well. Now this is something you must always comprehend, that when you discuss a thing, thing, or when you hear a thing, you seem to retain those things and you seem to do better at it. So irrespective of the level you are in, 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400, 500, 600, or whatever level you are in, having a discussion group always gives an addition to the things that you study. Finally, number 4 is the ability to make use of mnemonics. Now, mnemonics are, for example, when you want to say the characteristics of living thing, you remember Mr. Niger D. It becomes so easy. Why? Because you can pick out real words from every of those things that are done. Now, this is actually something that I practicalized when I was studying on campus, because I was able to put in mnemonics and then transform words of definition. And when I got to the exam hall, I just withdrew them from wherever I stored them in my brain, and then I put them down, and I'm able to perfect that learning and perfect the things that I studied. Make use of mnemonics. Sometimes transform the things that you were told, maybe the characteristics of these, the examples of these, the definition of these, outline these, state these. You are able to bring mnemonics to be able to put them in, and then you begin to expand on them. These are amazing study techniques that can help you as an health science student. Number 1 is that you stay grateful. Number 2 is that you animate your reading. Number 3 is that you have a group discussion. And number 4 is that you make use of mnemonics. I hope you got a lot of value from this video. Please do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Do well to share this video with your friends. Do well to turn on the notification channel and drop your comment to tell me what was something new you learned from this video. I'm delighted to always inspire you and to always make you have a better life. My name is Dr. Abiodun Mustafa. Cheers.